everybody, how you doing? This is Mikey. Been having some fun today, working in the garage. Gonna get my wife something for Christmas, and I was looking at them online. It's like, I could make one of those. Those are easy. So I've been spending the afternoon in the garage building a yarn holder thingy for my wife for Christmas. And I'm trying my best not to make it look like it was assembled by a fifth grader on his first week in shop class. So yeah, there's that. So while the glue is drying, let's try some dip. We have Grizzly Fine Cut Natural, red can, Angry Bear, silver lining, 1.2 ounce can, made by the American Snuff Company. This is only 90% domestic tobacco, 10% foreign. This is not a 100% blend here. And having to break out the hardware to get this thing open. Last couple of cans, I tell you. Yeah, I've tried the Grizzly Extra Long Cut Natural, and I have tried, well, now I'm going to be trying the Fine Cut Natural. All of the regular Grizzly Long Cut Naturals I've come across in my area have been expired. So one of these days I'm going to find a fresh can of that, and I'll give that a review as well. But until then, Fine Cut and Extra Long Cut. Let's crack that one open. Ooh, natural tobacco. Natural dark fire tobacco goodness. Yeah, that's not very dark. It's more of a brown with some lighter brown highlights scattered throughout that. Yeah, the camera there, that's doing it pretty good justice of what it actually is. None of that extremely dark colored from the dark fire in there. Get you, look at the cut there, bunch of itty bitty bits and bitty bits. Yes, definitely smells natural. It's got that nice pungent, robust. Not bad. Yeah, all I'm getting off of this is straight tobacco aroma. No hints of, burnt Madagascar vanilla or, ooh, Swiss dark chocolate. I've in the background with a slightly bourbonesque scent. No, it's tobacco. Sorry, tobacco. That's all this redneck's getting. Now, fun part, pinching Fine Cut. Yay! If you watched any of my other videos, me and Fine Cut have a love-hate relationship. I'm trying to love it, but it hates me. Yep, that's Fine Cut. Ooh, that's dry. Very dry. Wow. Dry. Or I just put sawdust in my mouth. Give this a moment to juice up. Whoa, that's salty. Salty and dry. Wow. Ugh. Okay. This might be a trip. Mmm. Okay, now my curiosity's up. How dry does this get further into the can? Feels like it's pretty moist halfway down the can, and then most of the moisture is there. So this has probably been sitting for a while, and the moisture is probably settled in the bottom. How do you fix that? Ooh, hiccups. Oh man, this is an interesting review. You can add a couple drops of water, add some hydration to it, throw it in dry and let your spit do the hydrating. Another little trick I've learned, if it's dry on the top, moist on the bottom, let go like that. Let it sit for a couple of days. Put it on the shelf. Let gravity do the work for you. The moisture will work its back way down to the new bottom of the can and redistribute around. That's if you got time. This is salty. Woo, this is salty. It's juiced up nicely now. Straight tobacco flavor. I'm not getting any salt and tobacco. The smokiness, I'm not detecting a whole lot. Not much in the way of sweetness, just a straight tobacco, salt. Not that it's a bad thing, but ooh, this is salty. It's salty. It's holding together fairly well for a fine cut. It is trying to go everywhere as I'm talking. It's juiced up nicely now. It readily took moisture. Once I got it in my mouth, started juicing up, it just sucked up the moisture there. It's just sitting there in a clump right now. But yeah, this isn't bad. It's just the salt is on the heavy side for me. I like salty stuff. This is just like woohoo. And my cat is down there mooching off the neighbor. I'm looking out the window here. She's refused to come in all day long, and now she's over there at the neighbor's house begging for food. That is pathetic. She needs to lose a couple of pounds. Okay, there we go. Back to our originally scheduled topic. Now I'm making my wife a yarn holder. Just a platform, couple of little boards coming up, the stick, a dowel going through it. Puts her little skein of yarn on there. It's got a magnet on the end so it stays in place. And as she's crocheting, the yarn just rolls off. I'm thinking about adding a smaller board in the bottom. Maybe a 1 and a 2 or 1 and a 1.5 so she can lean her cell phone on it and have her cell phone leaning on it so she can do her crochet, watch whatever she's doing on her phone, and the yarn automatically feeds to her. I don't know. I got some epoxy drying right now. Once that sets, I'm going to test it and see how well it flows. Then I'm going to give it some stain and a coat or two of clear coat to give it some protection. And it should be good to go. I had fun doing some woodworking this afternoon, and I saved $40. And hopefully my wife likes it, and it doesn't look like it was put together by a 5th grader, because it's been a few years since I've done any woodworking. It's taken me longer to find my tools than it has to assemble this thing. Let me just put it that way. Having to dig all my tools out. Where did I put this? Where's the wrench for this? Where's the part for this? Where's my sandpaper? It took me forever to find my sandpaper. And it was right next to me the whole time in a box. Yeah, I'm digging the shelves apart looking for my sandpaper. Finally open this box that has miscellaneous parts in it. Yeah, oh, there's all my sandpaper. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Just wasted 20 minutes looking for sandpaper that was, had it been a snake, and I would have died 3 or 4 times. This has a nicotine to it. I will give it that. The saltiness has died down now. It's tolerable. Getting nice salt now, not too much salt. Nice salt now. Good tobacco flavor. It has good tobacco flavor. It started off dry, and that salt, without that moisture there, that salt was just in your face. Ooh. And now I'm feeling the nicotine. Oh man, am I feeling the nicotine. Gotta love a fine cut. Nicotine transfer in fine cuts I found are pretty good. Probably because it's the finer cut. Gives you more surface contact between your gum and your cheek and the actual tobacco. And it just facilitates more tobacco release into your bloodstream. But yeah, I'm actually feeling a little dizzy right now. It's that strong. Wow. This is good tobacco. Great flavor. Now that it's juiced up and the salt has come under control, the flavor of the tobacco is shining through. And it's quite pleasant. Very tasty. I'm catching light smoke right now, not much at all. Just tobacco, salt, and a whole lot of nicotine. Whole lot of nicotine. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mikey's getting buzzed on nicotine today. Whew. Wow. But yeah. Whew. This is some strong stuff. But I did take a healthy pinch, so there is that. Yeah, very, very faint on the smokiness. I'm trying to see if I can detect how much smokiness is in there. Very faint. It's not like the Copenhagen. Copenhagen has that nice, rich, smoky flavor in the background to it, where you can tell that the smoke is there from the dark fire and the salt and everything in the Copenhagen. This natural tobacco and the saltiness, there's a kiss of smoke in the background. Not much at all. Not much at all. Overall, at the initial shock of the saltiness due to it being a little bit dry on top, like I said, this is on the edge of its freshness period. So it's probably sat on a shelf for a while. And the place where I bought it, they store their stuff like this. So the moisture did work. It probably settled down. So I'm going to throw this on a shelf for a few days upside down and let the moisture redistribute. So that should make it a more pleasurable experience this next time around. But yeah, it's actually pretty good stuff. If you like natural tobacco and some saltiness with just a kiss of smoke, not much, give this a try. Grizzly Red Can Angry Bear Fine Cut Natural. This is Mikey. This is Grizzly Fine Cut Natural. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my nicotine buzz for a while. I will catch you all later. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day. Call your mom. Tell her that you love her. Catch you later. Bye.